Today's movie is Argylle, which is a spy and action thriller movie. It's filled with twists that will keep you guessing. The story begins in Greece, where Argylle, a spy, aims to capture Grace. As they dance, Grace recognizes him and alerts her guards, drawing the club's focus to Argylle. However, Argylle's team deploys smoke bombs, creating chaos and aiding Argylle's escape. But Grace intercepts outside, firing shots that injure Kiara. Unable to capture Grace, Argylle contacts his other agent, Agent Wyatt, who intercepts her as she rides by on her bike. After pulling her off, Grace reveals a message from their boss, Ritter, ordering her to eliminate Argylle. Shocked, Argylle and Wyatt listen as Grace subtly consumes something from her locket. The novel ends with Ellie Convey, a spy novelist, completing the story of Argylle. Argylle novels are quite popular, and she's now on to her 5th novel. Living with her cat Alfie, she delves into writing the next chapter. Argylle and Wyatt uncover their boss's betrayal and head to Hong Kong for evidence. There, a girl hands Argylle a phone, promising a hacker will reach out. With this suspenseful setup, the novel ends, leaving readers eager for the next chapter. Ellie's mother urges her not to leave the story unfinished, but Ellie is at a loss for what to do next. The following day, she plans to surprise her parents by taking the train to visit them. On the journey, she meets Aiden, who recognizes her from her author photo. As they travel, a man approaches Ellie for an autograph but suddenly attacks her. Aiden comes to her rescue, and soon, other passengers join in the attack. Amidst the chaos, Ellie imagines Argylle instead of Aiden. Aiden and Ellie, along with Alfie, leap from the train using a parachute to escape, causing Ellie to faint. Later, Ellie awakens in a room. Despite her initial fear, Aiden assures her of her safety, explaining that he is a spy tasked with protecting her. He shows Ellie surveillance footage of her home being searched by unknown individuals. Aiden elaborates that the individuals searching for Ellie are part of an organization called Division, led by Ritter. They believe Ellie's writing predicts real events, labeling her as a sort of fortune teller. Ellie is shocked upon hearing this revelation. She questions, if my stories are unfolding in reality, then who embodies the character of Argylle? Dan responds, I am Argylle. Just as you penned in your novel that Argylle travels to London to obtain the master file from the hacker, I recently journeyed to London for the same purpose. However, the hacker failed to appear. Both the Division and I have been hunting for the hacker since then. Now, the Division wants you to complete the next chapters, making you their target. They travel to the airport by car, and Aiden flies Ellie to London by jet. Upon arrival, they head to the location where the hacker was supposed to meet Aiden. Aiden instructs Ellie to write the next chapter of the novel to devise a plan to locate the hacker. After some thought, Ellie begins writing, imagining how Argylle meets the hacker at the designated spot. But the hacker doesn't show up. But in Hong Kong, the girl hands Argylle a phone, which contains a hidden encrypted chip. The chip can help locate the hacker's personal satellite for a satellite call. Some fans spot Ellie and start an Instagram live stream giving her location access to Division. Ellie questions Aiden about the phone with the chip, but he reveals he discarded it. However, they need the chip to locate the hacker's satellite. Aiden hacks into a satellite company's database, pinpointing the satellite's location. They identify areas with satellite access and set out to reach them. Ritter and his team also find that location. They arrive at a large room, discovering a box with encrypted logs. Ellie suggests decrypting the messages to locate the master file. Suddenly, the Division arrives, prompting them to hide. But they are discovered due to the cat's meow. Aiden fights off the Division agents. He protects Ellie as they escape to the roof, then jump down and flee by boat. At night, they stay at a motel. Aiden goes to the bathroom and talks on the phone about killing Ellie. She overhears and runs from there, calling her parents. They rush to London, and Ellie meets them at a hotel. However, it's revealed her father is Ritter himself. Unaware of his intentions, she shares her experiences and shows them the book. Ritter, pleased, plans to use it to locate the master file. Aiden interrupts, revealing the truth and urging Ellie to come with him. Ellie is terrified when her mother aims a gun at her, but Aiden swiftly shoots her to protect Ellie. He explains that Division agents will arrive soon, urging Ellie to leave with him immediately. Still in shock, Ellie struggles to comprehend why her mother would want to kill her. Aiden tries to calm her by explaining that they were not her real parents. Aiden escorts Ellie to France the next day, where they meet former CIA Deputy Director Alfred Solomon. Alfred reveals to Ellie that she is the real Argyle, known as Agent Argyle. Alfred unveils the truth about Ellie's identity as a spy. He explains that her novels were not predictions of the future but revelations of her true self. Ellie learns that the story is her true memory, but she's skeptical and wants to leave. When she asks Aiden for the car keys, he tries to attack her. Ellie defends herself like an agent, making her question if she's truly a spy. She then demands the whole truth from Aiden. He explains that she went to meet the hacker but never returned. Authorities found her injured in a boat and took her to the hospital. She was in a coma, and Ritter found her first. While spying on her, he discovered that her memory was gone. Ritter needed information about the hacker, so he and Dr. Margot pretended to be her parents. Dr. Margot, a hypnosis expert, hypnotized her. They told you that you are Ellie, that your writing skills were impressive, and encouraged you to write a novel based on your memories as a spy. Your spy memories were fragmented, so you created the character Argyle in your novels. These stories unintentionally revealed real-life secrets to Ritter. You were close to giving them all the information they needed, after which they would kill you. I had been watching over you for 5 years. I reached out to Alfred for help. But without any evidence, he couldn't do anything either. He explains that the character from her novel are actually real. She was Argyle, he was Wyatt, and there was a Kiara who got shot. Rachel reveals she wanted to bring Kiara back in next book through an idea a fan mailed her. Meanwhile, Ritter's team works to decode the book to find the master file. Alfred arrives and reveals that he has decoded the book, identifying Saba al-Badr as the keeper of the master file. They go to meet her. They start dancing while waiting. During the dance, Aiden reveals his love for Ellie, surprising her. Keeper calls Ellie and gives her a pen drive containing details of division members. Ellie checks the file but panics to see some shocking information there. She runs to tell Aiden, but Margot arrives. Margot, who survives due to her bulletproof jacket, offers drinks to both of them. She then reveals to Rachel that she was also associated with the division. Rachel recalls meeting the hacker 5 years ago, who revealed that the file was with Saba. Rachel ended up killing the hacker. Upon his death, his house self-destruct, leading to Rachel's injury and memory loss. Aiden is surprised to learn about Rachel's past association with Division. Suddenly, both Rachel and Aiden faint. As Rachel regains consciousness, she finds herself facing Ritter. He apologizes for deceiving her and urges her to remember everything. He asks for Alfred's whereabouts, but Rachel claims she doesn't recall. However, she offers to help locate him. When Ritter asks about the cat, Rachel dismisses it, allowing Ritter to do as he pleases. This gesture earns Ritter's trust in Rachel. Later, Rachel confronts Aiden, who is being interrogated by the others. Disregarding their attempts to locate Alfred, Rachel shoots Aiden, shocking everyone present. She then accesses the main computer under the pretense of finding Alfred's whereabouts, but secretly uploads files against them to send to Alfred. However, the file transfer fails. Rachel hits Margot and Ritter, grabs her cat, and flees to the weapon room. Meanwhile, Aiden is alive and injects himself with a shot to stay alive. Aiden joins Rachel in the weapon room. Rachel reveals her presence, explaining her actions and intentions. She clarifies that her seemingly hostile act towards Aiden was strategic, aimed at saving his life. She explains that she took a clean shot that would not kill him. Aiden trusts her. Armed, they emerge from hiding, only to face an onslaught from the opposing force. In response, Rachel and Aiden deploy colored smoke grenades, evading their attackers with tactical maneuvering. Engaging in a wild dance of gunfire, they weave through the chaos. Eventually, they reach the basement, where leaked oil poses a serious risk. Realizing the danger, both sides halt their fire. Then, Rachel recalls her skating abilities and improvises skates from her shoes by attaching knife blades. Skating effortlessly on the oil, Rachel takes down their adversaries before reaching the server room. However, their progress is threatened when Ritter ambushes them. Fortunately, their cat intervenes and jumps on Ritter. As they begin transferring the files, Dr. Margot appears and hypnotizes Ellie with music. Ellie, under the influence, attacks Aiden until someone intervenes, causing her to faint and stopping the hypnosis. Ellie regains conscious. They realize the person is actually Kiara, the third agent. Both Ellie and Aiden are surprised by this revelation. Kiara explains that she survived being shot in the heart and was the fan who gave Ellie the idea. With the coast clear, they transfer the files to Alfred from the ship's satellite dome, securing their victory. They escape on a boat and survive, just as a massive explosion rocks the oil ship. In the movie's final scenes, Rachel finishes her novel, and at a conference, they spot a man resembling Agent Argyle, stunning Ellie. And with that, the movie concludes.